Well, hello there, Amanda. Here is our podcast. What an action-packed show today.
Yeah, we spoke a couple of days ago about toddlers having tantrums over the weirdest stuff, and we called it First World Problems, the Toddler Edition. Then I saw a picture of a woman's dog, a beagle, sitting forlornly and sulking, and she said it was because she hadn't taken it for its fourth drive in the car. So we thought we'd do First World Problems, the Petty Pet Edition.
We go down to the Jonesy and Amanda Arms for the pub test today. Peter Dutton's nuclear power
His plan.
aspirations.
Yeah.
Do they pass the pub test?
Short on detail.
I wouldn't mind some more details, Pete, if you don't
A
mind.
little bit more detail. Our mystery footy tipper, can we say who it was? We loved
Well,
him.
that would ruin it.
I know, we loved Tim Maltson, but I won't tell you who he is.
Good work. I'm glad you
TikTok
kept it on the
Tucker,
outlet.
a Chinese delicacy,
Yep.
a drink that we're still dealing with the aftertaste.
We tried to get him on the show. He said no. I blame, quite frankly, you and your lefty views. Tucker Carlson was going to join us on the show today.
Yeah.
And he ran away because you called him.
I said he was a ball bag, but he
Yep.
didn't. He hasn't agreed to come on our show. He only goes on shows that will support him.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be
Well,
that.
I think he doesn't want to come on our show because our freedoms are too pissy, the freedoms that we want. I just want to get full-strength beer at the footy.
Yeah, is that
and you
so
want...
I want, if I go to the airport, and I know this is specific, but this is the freedom I want. When I go to an airport lounge at, say, 10:30, I want some savoury options.
Yeah.
Not just the breakfast cereals and the sweeties. I want something savoury. Is that too much to ask
Possibly
for?
that's why Tucker didn't come on our show.
Maybe.
Although his press conference yesterday with Clive Palmer was a
A
little
little
bit loose.
unhinged. A little unhinged.
Enjoy the podcast.
Everybody
Right now, by the miracle of recording, we had so many requests for them to do it again.
Mistress Amanda
Miss Keller. Amanda.
doesn't work alone.
Wow, this is fantastic.
Her friend is in a back room making the tools of the trade.
I've heard them describe him as a drunken idiot.
Sorry, I've been drinking beer.
The legendary pirate Jonesy and Amanda the actress.
Hello, Wiggles.
Congratulations, Mandy. We're on the radio right now.
Jonesy and Amanda, you're doing a great job.
You have no empathy for anyone but yourself, you giant tool.
Now's the time to hear good radio. Sorry, a bit of a tongue twist there. Jonesy and Amanda are here. It's showtime, a-holes. We're on the air.
Top of the morning to you, Amanda.
Hello, Brendan. How are you?
I am very well.
Did you see us dancing on our TikTok yesterday?
Yeah, I'm not much of a TikTok perv.
Well,
A lot of people were saying to me, is that you dancing on TikTok?
Well, Jenna yesterday, Digital Jenna, took a photo of us and she said, stand there, I just want to take a photograph. It's always a bit worrying when she says that. You never know whether, because we spoke about cannibalism yesterday, she could have turned us into cannibals. You just don't know.
For the record, you are not a cannibal.
No, let it be known.
It was, you deny that you're a cannibal.
Yeah, let it be known.
We were talking about Armie Hammer,
Yeah.
the actor.
And I said there's a difference between cannibalistic thoughts and cannibalistic
Yeah.
actions, and I don't have either. But, you know.
But
his
you were
thoughts-
saying it's okay to have those thoughts.
I said if you have those thoughts, that's one thing. To act on it is a very different thing. He said people heard that he had those thoughts and therefore assumed he was a cannibal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, Jenna took a photo of us and she put it through an AI filter that makes us dance to this song. So if you go to our socials yesterday, you'd have seen this, us
Yeah.
dancing.
Look at us go.
Look at us go. I'm impressed by us both.
Yeah.
Well, someone's written here, fake, but clever. Their faces look different, doesn't look like them. Amanda kind of does, but doesn't look like Jonesy.
Yeah.
Wasn't Jonesy dancing? Even blind Freddie can see it isn't him.
Well,
At least they think it's me, and that's the main thing.
that's the main thing. You know, I find with social media, there's no humour in social media.
And other
You can
people
make
underneath are saying lighten up.
Yeah, you can make a
fun.
comment or you can do anything. And
Be a
people-
cannibal, say.
Yeah. Look, can we not, Digital Jenna, can we not isolate what Amanda just said there? Because that's going to lead us right into weird town.
Yeah.
Okay?
I do like bone broth, but not
Yeah.
human bones.
Although it does seem to get a lot of traction. You know, other radio stations get a lot of traction for anything that they do. They could have the piddliest story in the history of the world. You deny being a cannibal and not
Maybe if I said I was one.
Are
But
you
this
a cannibal?
story,
That's the
us,
thing.
Us doing this AI dance, this was in the UK Daily Mail.
Oh.
So how bereft of stories are they?
maybe we
They've even
should-
got an election going on. And they still put that
They
in.
got a lot of stuff going
And
on
they don't
there.
know what we normally look like, so they probably think that's us dancing.
Well, It's an action-packed show today. It's Thursday. Mystery footy tipper, TikTok Tucker.
It's all happening.
Makes its return.
Let's do Mag 7. Do you want to know question number 1?
Is Amanda a cannibal?
No. I think we can assume that hang on a minute, not.
Is my head the shape of a giant steak? Big T-bone steak?
Which chip famously comes in a tube?
Jam Nation. We have for you the Magnificent 7. There are 7 questions. The big question is, can you go all the way and answer all 7 questions correctly? If you do that, Amanda will say, I am not a cannibal. But it's about getting question 7.
Hello, Kate of Wattle Grove.
Denying a fair bit, though.
Well, you have to.
Good morning.
Army Hammer had to put out a press release saying he wasn't a cannibal. I haven't noticed a press release that you've put out, Brendan, meaning maybe you are.
Maybe I am.
Hello, Kate. Question number 1. Which chip famously comes in a tube?
That would be my daughter's favourite, Pringles.
I know. We should have food questions this early in the morning.
How they make the Pringles? Did you know that? Have you seen how they do it? It comes out in a big cylinder, like a big, and then they chop it up, and that's how you get the chips.
Well, the shape of the Pringle chip is mathematically known as a hyperbolic paraboloid.
Yeah.
Keep up.
Okay, you got anything to add about Pringles?
How the sausage is made.
It's like how sausage is made.
Oh, right. Except at least the shape.
Once you pop, you can't stop. Lemurs are often found on which...
only found.
Lemurs are only found on which African island?
Is it Madagascar?
Yes, it is. Question 3. Let's play Cover Me.
Cover me. Cover me. Cover me. I got you covered, boss.
Postmodern Jukebox is covering which song, Kate?
Hold it now and watch the hoodwink as I make you stop think. You think you're looking at Aquaman. As I'm a bitch to the dish, so I like a Shelley's bitch. I like the sushi because I never touched a frying pan. Hot like wasabi when I bust rhymes. Be like Brian Rhymes because I'm all about value. But Kemp has got the mad hits. You try to match wits. You try to hold me, but I bust. Gonna make a break and take a fake. I like a stinky kick. You shake it like vanilla.
Do you know what the song is?
I have no idea. I'm sorry.
That's tricky.
I just got it then.
It's a song that's got fast talking, but they've jazzed it up.
Tony's in Allawah.
Hello, Tony.
Morning, guys. Look, I can picture the guy that sings it. He's a big guy.
Do you want to hear it again?
I can't remember the band or the song.
Okay.
Do you want to hear it again? Let's hear it again. One more time.
We'll hear it
Hold
again.
it now and watch the hoodwink as I make you stop think. You think you're looking at Aquaman. As I'm a bitch to the dish, so I like a Shelley's bitch. I like the sushi because I never touched a frying pan. Hot like wasabi when I bust rhymes. Be like Brian Rhymes because I'm all about value. But Kemp has got the mad hits. You try to match wits. You try to hold me, but I bust. Gonna make a break and take a fake. I like a stinky kick.
Right.
Shake it like vanilla. It's the finest on the plate.
Okay, it's irritating, isn't it? What song is that? The original song isn't irritating.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
Podcast.
We're into the Magnificent 7.
It's
And we're
Peter
up to
from
question
Kings
3.
Langley. Hello, Peter.
Good morning, guys. I'm a long-time listener, many-time caller.
Oh, we're
How are you
pleased to
guys?
have you with
So
us,
what are you
Peter.
saying, Pete? We've only got one listener, and it's Pete of Kings
No,
Langley.
what? Peter's just saying he loves us, aren't you? Am I reading between the lines here? Peter?
Absolutely. Every morning.
Love
Every
it, Peter.
morning.
Thank you. Well,
Anything Amanda can do to improve the show for you, Peter?
Oh, geez, you guys are doing a fantastic job. I don't think you need to do anything different. Keep doing what you're doing.
Nice.
Thank you, Peter. Though you do find Jonesy a bit irritating like the rest of us
Is
do.
that true,
Let's have
Peter?
a listen to
Is
this.
that what
We're
you
playing Cover Me.
Cover me. Cover me. Cover me. I got you covered, boss.
Postmodern Jukebox are covering which song here,
Hold it
Peter?
now and watch the hoodwink as I make you stop think. You think you're looking at
handle
Aquaman.
it.
As I'm a bitch to the dish, so I like a Shelley's bitch. I like the sushi because I never touched a frying pan. Hot like wasabi when I bust rhymes.
All right, I can't stand it. Do you know the song?
I do. It's 1 Week by Bare Naked
Yeah, I like
Ladies.
it when they do it.
Since you looked at me, threw your hands in the air and said I'm crazy.
Where's Bare Naked Lady?
Since you looked at me, threw your arms in the air.
Is it going to be one of these days?
I think it is. Let's go to
Do
question
you enjoy
4.
Bare Naked Ladies, Peter?
I like the original, yeah, not that version, though.
Yeah. I like the original Bare Naked Ladies, too.
All right, Brendan, when you grow up, join us. Question 4. The ATO has published a list of the highest paying jobs in Australia. Which of these tops the list? A, surgeon, B, psychiatrist, B, CEO.
CEO.
No.
You'd think so, Pete, but no. You carry
I'm sure
on.
there's a sliding scale, but from the information we have in front of us from the ABC, no.
Alyssa's in Gymea Bay.
Hi, Alyssa.
Good morning.
So, who, according to the ABC, there has in the list of the highest paying jobs in Australia, which one tops the list? Surgeon or psychiatrist?
surgeon, I believe.
Surgeon. How much does a surgeon get?
Well, I don't know if these figures are right. It says here 460,000. I reckon they'd earn more than that if they're a top specialist.
They're doing all right.
How much do you earn, Brendan?
What do radio announcers get paid?
You tell me.
Well, you tell me.
No, you tell me.
You tell me.
Question number 5.
You get more than me, I know that.
Well, I insist.
I just know. So
I
you
also
get more than a surgeon.
I know. I don't know.
You know, somewhere a surgeon is putting some kid's hand back on.
How much do you get more than a surgeon, Brendan? Question number 5.
I was asking you the question.
Speaking of high-paying jobs here, Alyssa, true or false, Anthony Albanese has a higher salary than Joe Biden?
True.
It is true.
Wow.
The US president is paid roughly 400,000 Australian per year. And after a recent pay rise, Anthony Albanese will get a salary of roughly 607,000.
Right, but that's Australian dollars. Can you round that out to US?
403. So it was US 400,000 for Joe, 403 for Anthony.
So you get more than the President of the United States as well. And Albo.
And how about you? Stop it. Don't do this.
Well, someone's put all these pay-obsessed questions in here. What's going on?
Question 6. If someone mentions they're crossing... We're not the sort of... I just want to say this.
Yes.
You and I aren't the sort of people to boast about money,
No,
okay?
I'm not boasting.
If someone mentions they're crossing the ditch, where are they going?
To New Zealand.
To New Zealand. That's where they're going. I wish I could be there now.
Oh, what's the matter? What's happened?
I don't like this line of... You're
going to cry. Don't
I'm
cry.
going to sneeze.
Are you right?
Excuse me.
Sorry.
Question number 7 for you. Which Aussie mining mogul, how much do you earn, Brendan? Is this you? Has teamed up with Tucker Carlson? Have you seen the ads?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have. Oh, and they're awful. Clive Palmer?
It is. It's Clive Palmer. The ads are constantly on, and yet, funnily enough, the tickets are discounted just when the show's about to start.
This was Tucker on meeting Clive for the first time at the press conference yesterday.
And I didn't just touch it and run my hands through its luxurious fur, but I went like that and inhaled its musky odor.
Ooh, smells like Magnate to me.
Wow. Intriguing.
Do you make more than Clive Palmer?
Who are you asking?
Alyssa, congratulations, you've won the Jam Pack. It's all coming your way, $250 to spend at Winnings Online. Shop Winnings, world-leading appliance and lifestyle brands. End of financial year sales on now. Dinner to the value of $150
That's why you don't deserve a good wage, because listen to how you're mucking this up.
Delicious ribs.
These people have given us these great prizes to give
Circular
away.
Quay, Bridal Sands and Pyrmont, and you're all talking all over it. And Joji and Amanda Cage, choose fit coloured and some stainless pencils. Alyssa, anything you'd like to add to this?
No, that's awesome. I need both of those prizes right now, so that's amazing.
Right now.
Unreal.
Okay,
Thank you, Alyssa.
We'll get it to your stack.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation
Podcast. We are back, baby.
Here we go.
This is it. And step on the gas.
I'm going to flick through the Jalmanac, our big book of musical facts. On this day in 1981, Stars on 45 released their hit Stars on 45 medley. Wasn't that one of your dad's favourite
My dad
songs?
loved it. Oh, I've just played it, and then there was Stars on 45. They went from Beatles to the Beach Boys to there was so many of them.
One of the most successful medleys of all time, this song was, Stars on 45. Do you know what this song's official title was? The official title is Intravenous, Sugar Sugar, No Reply, I'll Be Back, Drive My Car, Do You Want to Know a Secret? We Can Work It Out, Should Have Known Better, You're Going to Lose That Girl, Stars on 45. Legally, they had to list all of the components. I don't know why you don't back announce it that way when we play it.
I'm going to work on it.
We've run out of time and don't have time to play it now.
Well, I
I'm
might
afraid.
play this for me dad then.
Do it.
From the afterlife. He'll say, thanks, mate, I'm enjoying it.
Okay, let's do it.
Jam Nation.
And we've got some breaking news right now.
We do. We're going to cross to Liam Tapper, the Sunrise correspondent from Channel 7. Human bones have been found in a building site in Cromer. Hello, Liam.
Good morning, Jonesy. Good morning, Amanda.
Now, obviously, these bones are of interest. Well, of interest always. If someone's had murdered, presumably. Lynn Dawson, though, disappeared in that very region in the 80s, and that's why there's added interest here.
Yeah, and that's something that police certainly aren't ruling out at this stage, Amanda. Those bones that were recovered here at this building site yesterday, they've been taken away for forensic testing. I just spoke with police before it came on air, and they said that those results, they haven't come back overnight, but they hopefully will come back throughout the morning. But as you said, what is of crucial interest here, and it's the case that gripped the nation and the world in many ways as well, was that case of Lynette Dawson. She, of course, went missing here on the Northern Beaches back in 1982 in her body. It's never been recovered. Also of interest here is that Chris Dawson, he was that school teacher, of course, at Cromer High, which is less than 1 kilometre away from this building site. So it's one thing that detectives, they're not ruling out that it could in fact be Lynette Dawson, of course, but that is still yet, of course, to be determined when that testing comes back.
How did they come across the bones?
Well, Jonesy, it is a construction site inside, so there were workers who were working here, and as you could imagine, presumably they were going through with the construction operation, and they've dug them up during that process, and they've done the right thing. They've contacted police immediately. They've exited the construction site, and that's when the police have come in. And there's been a police presence here all night at the building site. I'm told that they will return later on in the morning to try and gather more evidence. There are no workers inside here at the moment, though, as police continue this investigation.
And, of course, Chris Dawson is, as we speak, serving a life sentence for Lynn's murder.
He is, and he tried to appeal it just only a matter of weeks ago, and that was knocked back. In court, the evidence was found that there wasn't sufficient evidence, rather, to overturn that case and grant Chris Dawson his freedom. So he will likely spend the rest of his life in jail for the murder of his wife, Lynette, and who tragically has never been found.
Liam, do we know what was there before it was a building site?
No, that is still part of this investigation. It's an industrial area, so there is a large, a number of buildings here, which there are heavy machinery works within this area. So this forms part of that industrial area. For anyone who knows the Northern Beaches and Cromer in particular, it is that industrial area. In terms of what was here back in the 80s, this is almost 40 years ago now that Lynn went missing. So police will be going through the history, the record books of this site as well to determine what was here and how much building has happened in the meantime, because at 40 years is a long time. And the Northern Beaches has been a notorious area for people going missing as well. So on top of the potentially being Lynette Dawson, there are a number of missing persons cases that this could relate to. So I need to be quite clear on that. The police are keeping a very, very open mind with this investigation.
Well, Liam, thank you for keeping us up to speed. We'll catch you on Sunrise.
Appreciate it, guys.
But
Thanks
not right now. Don't go flicking over to Sunrise right now. Don't worry. There's nothing to see. That's all been covered now. You can stay with us. Good on you, Liam.
Thanks, Liam.
Cheers, guys.
Jonesy and Amanda's Jam Nation
podcast.
You know what I hate more than influencers? Day on the plate influencers.
Well, we've played a few of them because I find them fascinating. I think we may have played this woman before, but she has a voice like this.
I don't know why do they talk like that?
Well, why do they have jobs? Because all day they tell you that they spend all day making and eating their food, unless their job is being a food influencer.
Can't they make an honest living through OnlyFans?
Well, can't they just say, here's what I eat in between all the jobs and chores I have to do? Anyway, this one is a big proponent of raw meat, and I wish you could see the images that she puts up of what she's eating. Giant slab of raw mince, sardines. Like there's a piece of just uncooked sliced meat. It's foul. Anyway, this is her day on a plate.
This is everything I eat in a day to build muscle. For breakfast, I had raw deer meat with olive oil, a glass of homemade raw kefir with a peach and coconut oil dates. After breakfast, I had a coffee with raw milk. I had a snack before the gym of strawberries dipped in hazelnut cacao spread. This was so good. And I chewed some Greco gum while I was at the gym for a jaw workout, and I hydrated with some coconut water for natural electrolytes. I had 2 cuties right after my workout to replenish muscle glycogen. For lunch, I had sardines, raw cheese, olives, avocado, and a glass of milk. I had a grilled dinner pretty similar to my breakfast of strip steak with olive oil, dates with coconut oil, peach, and more milk. And then I finished that glass of milk with 2 sourdough chocolate chip cookies. And that's everything I ate.
What you can't tell
maybe
them.
a Combantrum daiquiri.
Well, the meat is just raw and sliced, and raw deer meat for breakfast. The comments I love. Why do carnivores talk in a creepy voice? Don't forget your deworm, Mahan, said someone. I ate my forearm with some coconut oil before yoga. I had raw human for lunch today, inspired by you. That's from Army Hammer. Girl, you're not a dog. Raw meat is not for humans. And someone said, this is what I eat in a day to get diarrhea.
Just stick to OnlyFans, you freaks.
Wait to see what you've got for TikTok Tucker today, Brendan. We'll see.
Jam
Nation.
We're doing a grab right now. Who wants some free money?
Instant.
Coin cash.
Moolah.
I like the sound of that.
Jonesy and Amanda's
Instagram.
Here's the dealio. 10 questions, 60 seconds on the clock. You can pass if you don't know an answer. We'll come back to that question if time permits. If you get all the questions right, $1,000.
$1,000 is yours. Do you want to double it, though? Do you want to play for $2,000? There's one bonus question, but it's double or nothing.
A lot of questions coming Scott of Bligh Park's way. Hello, Scott.
Hey, Jonesy. How you doing?
Very well.
Hey, Scott, let's begin. We've got 10 questions.
Hey, Amanda.
Hello, Scott. 10 questions, 60 seconds. If you're not sure, say pass. That's the best strategy because we usually have time to come back, all right?
Okay.
Scott, good luck. Put your thinking kettle on because here we go. Question number 1. What date is Christmas Day?
25th of December.
Question 2. Pork comes from which animal?
A pig.
Question 3. Traditionally, what colour are Granny Smith apples?
Green.
Question 4. Jats are a type of what?
Biscuit. Cracker.
Question 5. True or false, there are more kangaroos than people in Australia?
True.
Question 6. J-Law is the nickname for which actress?
Jennifer Lawrence.
Question 7. What instrument does Travis Barker play?
Drums.
Question 8. Mecca are known for selling what?
Makeup.
Question 9. Who's Australia's opposition leader?
Peter Dutton.
Question 10. Blue Poles was famously painted by which artist?
Oh. Sorry, what was it?
Blue Poles was famously painted by which artist? Bugger.
Scotty.
It was Jackson Pollock, a famous American painter, and that was the most expensive painting Australia had ever bought.
You know what it cost at the time?
$1 million.
$1 million. Everyone's going, that's outrageous. You know what it's worth now?
What's that?
$300 million. In fact, it's now priceless.
Yeah.
I knew that from art school, Scott.
It's like your old copper art that hung around.
I didn't just learn how to make a bong.
Oh, Scott, I'm sorry you got so close.
Scotty, I thought you were going to do it.
Yeah, so did I, but that one stumped me.
Oh, Scott.
Never heard of it.
$100 to be getting on with. Thank you for playing.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
So, just a few days ago, we did First World Problems, a Kid Edition, where people's kids, well, they spoke about the tantrums their kids would have because they wouldn't let them buy women's razors at the shop. Or they wouldn't let them drink all the things under the sink.
Or the kid that wanted to get on the bus.
Wanted to get on the bus, and the mother saying the bus is on television.
It's not going to happen, champ.
And then I saw a picture of a beagle, a really old beagle, just sitting looking hugely forlorn. And this woman has said underneath it, this is because I didn't invite him for his 4th car ride of the day.
Right.
So I realised it's not just kids that have tantrums for the weirdest reasons, for the pettiest of reasons. So do pets. Other people have said, my mother's dog will bark at her when it's time for bed if the mother's on the phone too long.
Yeah.
My dog refuses to eat just plain kibble. He needs his food mixed with a special seasoning. If it's not up to his standards, he'll sigh loudly and then lie beside his bowl until the situation is rectified.
Have a big sook.
Have a giant sook.
They're funny pets.
Let's do it, because people like to tell us stories about what pains in the neck their pets are. First world problems, petty pets.
Petty pets?
Is served.
Do you have a petty pet? Has your pet had a tantrum? We'd love to know.
I know Miss September went off a cracker the other day.
What for, Brendan?
Just,
Yeah, you weren't.
I said it's winter. You don't have to cover up so much.
Wow.
Jam Nation.
Well, we spoke last week earlier this week about toddlers having first world problems, the weirdest tantrums, but pets do it too. I saw a picture of a beagle sitting forlornly, and its owner said, I didn't invite him for his 4th car ride of the day. He was sulking. So the tribal drum is beating for first world problems, petty pets.
Dinner is served.
Susan's joined us.
Hello, Susan. Who's your petty pet?
Oh, it's actually my daughter's dog, and of course I'm trying to make her be responsible for it, so I make her feed the dog. But I always get up first in the morning, so I've got to feed the cat. So I've always given the cat, the cat his dry food, and I always gave the dog, 3 little bits of dry food just until my daughter got up. But she's gone to Italy, so I've got to feed the dog. So first day, I just put out the dry food that he has, and then the cat his, sat down, and then the dog kept coming back and looking at me. And he's a King Charles Cavalier, so he's got those big, droopy little eyes, and was looking at me like, where's my 3 bits of cat food? And so I tried to just give him the 1 bit, but nah. And I, tried to give him the 2 bits, no. And then, and then I, got it there and finally gave the 3 bits, and he was okay. And if I dropped 1 extra, wouldn't touch that one. But, he had to go back and have his 3 bits of dry food.
Wow. A cat who can count. He should be doing the budget.
They should be running the world.
I know, shouldn't they?
Perhaps they do. Thanks, Susan. Diane's with us.
Hi, Diane. Well, who's the petty pet?
I have got 2 rescue cats, and one of them, who's called Rory, will sit in the bathroom and wow until I get in there and put some water in the bottom of the bath with the plug in and insist on pulling the plug out.
Wow.
Go down the drain.
Wow.
So the cat likes watching the water go down the drain.
Yeah, and she'll put a paw in there going, oh, the water's going.
And so does she get in the bottom of the bath?
Yes.
I didn't think cats like water.
No, she will sit, even if I fill the bath half up, she will get in there and try to get that plug out.
Wow.
I'd love to. Can we get some footage of that, Diane? Is that possible?
Wow.
It certainly can.
Can you just send it, slide into our DMs with that? I'd love to see
it. We're going to take more of your calls. First world problems, petty pets.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation Podcast. You're live on the air. Live and kicking. It's a great day to be alive. And away we go.
Well, hello there. The Tribal Drum has been beating petty pets.
Dinner is served.
I saw a picture of a beagle looking forlorn on the lawn, and the owner says, I didn't invite him for his 4th car ride of the day. Pets can have tantrums too that are very petty.
They can. Lisa has joined us.
Hello, Lisa.
Good morning. How are you?
Very well. Tell us about the petty pet.
We have a Labradoodle. His name's Vicky, as in Vicky Small. We take him to the beach, and when we're coming home, you have to struggle to get him back in the car because he's cranky, and he'll sit in the back of the car with his face turned to the back seat and won't look at us all the way home.
Because you've taken him away from the beach.
Because he's got the shit because we've taken him home from the beach.
So a protest is putting his back to you.
Has he ever, say you were at the beach for hours and hours and hours, would Biggie indeed be satisfied?
We go for the day.
Right, so the whole day.
So he's still cranky after having the best day of his life.
Yeah.
Yep. And you try to take him for a walk around the block. No, he won't go. He won't go for a walk. But he'll run and run and run all day at the beach and then sits in the car. Well, when you get him in the car, sits in there with his face turned to the back so he doesn't have to look at you.
I love it.
That's great.
Thank you, Lisa.
Brad has joined us.
Hi, Brad. Tell us about your petty pet.
Morning, guys. I've got a little dog named Daisy. She's a Chihuahua cross toy poodle. When she was little, she's cage trained, and she used to push her way out of the bottom of the cage. It's got 2 latches on it. Now, if I don't latch the bottom latch, she'll lay there and cry and look at you until I put the bottom latch on.
Oh,
so yeah, very neurotic.
Well, neurotic with those 2 breeds. What a shock.
What are the chances?
How weird.
Oh, wow.
So you have to latch it up so that she can get out.
So she just hangs in there.
Have you seen
so she can't get out.
So, but when she was younger. Oh, I see what you mean. How weird.
Remember your son Liam got inside the dog's cage?
Yeah.
And that was, he was just sitting in the cage.
And the dog's outside just looking in at him.
Yeah, and I went, if someone didn't know you.
If an alien dropped in
and they came into your house, they go, well, what sort of world are you living in?
I've trained him very well. I saw footage of a dog that would wait at the door. The door is open, but you have to go. The dog won't come in until you open the imaginary door. I know. It's exhausting.
This is why I got fish. Yeah. Thank you for all your calls.
Thank you.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation Podcast.
Let's get on down to the Jonesy and Amanda Arms. Peter Dutton has come out with his nuclear power strategy for the future.
Yeah. It's short on detail.
He said this.
Today we announced 7 locations that we have looked at in great detail over a long period of time that can host new nuclear sites, and that will be part of an energy mix, obviously with renewables and significant amounts of gas into the system, particularly in the interim period. It will mean that on those end-of-life coal-fired power station sites, we can utilise the existing distribution network. This is a really important point. We want to utilise the existing assets that we've got, and the poles and wires that are used at the moment on the coal-fired power station sites can be utilised to distribute the energy generated from the latest generation nuclear reactors. We have the ability to do that in a way that renewables can't.
He might have the ability, but he doesn't have the permission. This is very, very short on detail. He has promised that the first sites will be operational between 2035 and 2037, several years earlier than the timeframe the CSIRO and other experts believe is feasible. He and his colleagues are banking on the plug-and-play concept being enough. That is, that you replace coal-fired generators with nuclear power stations. Who owns the coal stations? He doesn't have access to these coal stations. They're not...
Who owns the coal
Well, that's the thing, not Peter Dutton. I saw a couple of interesting comments here. The Batuta Advocate have said the man who was paralysed with fear of the lack of details about Indigenous voice provides a one-page media release for his $500 billion nuclear plan. Yeah. And Amy Ramikas is a journalist I really admire, and this is what she has said. So far, here's what we know. Well, what we don't know. We don't know how much it will cost. We don't know what we don't know what reactors they would use. We don't know how they would purchase the privately owned coal stations. We don't know how they would overcome state objections. We don't know where the waste would go. We don't know how they plan on building 2 of the reactors within that timeline. We don't know where the funding would come from. There's been no serious consultation with communities, and there's been no serious research undertaken with the sites. Apart from that, a one-page release about nuclear power and our future.
I believe it would be very complex.
I believe you're right.
And I'm always for infrastructure. You know, I'm a bandit for infrastructure, but I have seen Chernobyl. And I know that was during communist Russia, and that's why they had the meltdown, because they had a guy that ran a shoe factory suddenly in charge of a nuclear power plant.
Does Peter Dutton have enough detail here for you to believe him that this is a viable future for us?
The only nuclear reactor we have in this area, it's
the one in the Simpsons.
It's the one at Lucas Heights, and that's about as big as a washing machine, and that's for medical exploration and things like that.
That's right.
But if you look at it this way, with Chernobyl, for example, when that melted down, everything within a 200k radius was inhabitable. So that would mean everything from Wollongong to Newcastle.
Are there any questions?
I would just like some more details, if you don't mind.
How do you feel? Peter Dutton's nuclear power proposal, does it pass the pub test?
Jam Nation.
It's round 16 of the NRL. Last week's mystery footy tipper was Dale Finucane with a score of 5 out of 8. Today,
I'm kind of a big deal.
This player, our mystery tipper, made their debut back in 2008, becoming known as the Speedy Bulldozer. They played 90 NRL games for their team over 6 long seasons. Do you know what the average game span for a professional NRL player is?
How many?
37.
37 games
That's
for a career.
That's all you'll get in your NRL career.
How much is this? How many did this player have?
He played 90 games, so
Wow.
it's well above average. Just the year before their early retirement, they became the club's top try scorer.
What a good fella.
The West Tigers have never been the same without him. It's the one, the only Tim Moulton.
Here is Moulton, and Moulton picked up by Moulton, and Moulton will score the first try of the game, and Moulton will get a double. Moulton for the line, and the Tigers score. Outstanding work from young Tim Moulton. They are on their feet.
And he'd be still playing if it wasn't for that pesky knee. Hello, Tim.
Yeah, wow, what an intro. That's, I forgot I actually played.
So, just basking, mate.
Well,
just
Tim,
basking.
90 NRL games over 6 long seasons. How's the body holding up? Do you get up with a creak every morning?
Yeah, especially now when the weather's just dropped to below double digits. It makes it a little tougher. And look, with a sprightly 3-year-old, you can't stay in bed for too long. But look, body definitely feels it, but I do miss it. Yeah, that's for sure. I was cut short, so wish it was a little longer than what it was, but unfortunately, that's the way it goes.
And how have you been after your retirement? What do you do for crust now, Tim?
I'm actually in the real estate game, so I'm a buyer's agent. So I work for a company called Cohen Handler, where we help people purchase their properties, essentially. So I've been able to help a few current players and past players, actually, different sport codes, buy some properties. So I wish I had someone like myself around. I used to guide me with my money because I wasn't the best with it, but it's definitely, look, a good market to get in is the Sydney property market, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing at the moment, but I'd love to be running around chasing a footy.
Sort of chasing a
getting
3-year-old.
paid for it, that's before. Exactly, yeah.
Well, let's see how you go as a tipper here, Tim. The first game of the weekend is the Dolphins and the Storms. And Storms. And the Storm.
Just plural.
The plural Storm.
Wow. Look, I'd have to go the Storm. I mean, the Dolphins are playing well. I like Benja's younger brother, who's the hooker for the Dolphins. He just re-signed. So, look, they're strong up there, but it's hard to go past the Storm.
Okay.
Or Storms.
The Storms. That's what they call them in Victoria. They say the Storms.
Sure.
Titans v the Warriors, Tim.
Yeah, look, Titans just got beat by my guys at Leichhardt on the weekend, which was huge for us. So Tigers have bounced back, and surely I think it's going to go a long way to getting us back into the top 8. So I'm excited about that. I'll go Warriors.
All right, and then my team, the Roosters, are taking on the Bulldogs in Gosford on Saturday.
Oh, they're taking the game up there. Love it. Well, I'm a Central Coast kid, so I love when the guys take the games up there, and I'll go the Roosters. Teddy, not in Origin, so he'll be strong for them.
And the Rabbitohs and the Sea Eagles?
I think the Sea Eagles are playing good footy, and without Latrell missing in Origin, and Cody's still out, I'll have to say Sea Eagles.
And finally for the round,
boys there too.
Your boys, Tigers versus the Raiders.
Well, do you have to ask?
Come on. Do it, mate. You have to do it.
Tigers, always.
Always
I mean,
Tigers.
Solid. Solid since the day I've left. So, I'll stick with the boys. And Ben's there at Coke, so hopefully they give me a call if they need to rev up beforehand. I'm here.
You're ready to come back. And also we can look after you around the place. You don't put your phone number up on the for sale signs of the real estate thing, do you? Because I feel that's always, that would be fraught. Especially those ones where you see contact us 24 hours a day and you put it near a pub, you think, you're just asking for trouble, mate.
Yeah, well, look, as soon as I finished the game, I went into real estate and I was getting a few calls and using Twitter, but look, I'm not as popular as I once was, so it doesn't happen as much anymore, that's for sure.
Come on. Somebody call Tim, please.
If you're looking for a house, give Tim Moulton a call, please.
He's the man. Tim,
exactly.
Thank you for joining us and good luck with the tips and everything you do, mate.
All good, and I appreciate the phone call. Thanks, guys. Have a good morning.
Tim.
Great to have you on.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
I want you to get up right now. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Go to your windows, open them, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell. I'm not going to take this anymore. Bring out the bloody beer.
Down to the Jonesy and Amanda Arms for the pub test. Peter Dutton has announced he will go to the next election promising to build 7 nuclear power stations. I don't know much about nuclear energy, but I always thought it took about 40 years to build a power station.
It does. He's promised the first sites can be operational between 2035 and 2037, which experts are saying is not feasible. He has said he's going to just plug them in to where existing coal-fired generators are without any information about how he's going to buy those from the people who own those coal stations at the moment. He hasn't said how much it will cost. He hasn't said what reactors they would use. And there are different rules in different states how he's going to get over objections. There's no serious consultation with communities or research undertaken about those sites. It seems quite pie in the sky.
I'm a big fan of nuclear power. I think it is the future for us. I think we're wasting our time with wind farms and all that junk. I think nuclear power in 200 years will be the thing.
But this is very short on detail.
But we've got to have these little... what do you call them, like gateway things?
Well, but do you trust Peter Dutton's vision for it all? Because this is the man who is paralysed with fear, apparently, over lack of details about the Indigenous voice proposal. Not enough detail. This was a one-page proposal that had no detail for our future of nuclear power.
Sign me up.
Dutton's nuclear power plan, does it pass the pub test?
Today we announced 7 locations that we have looked at in great detail over a long period of time. that can host...
I'm a winner. Whoever's his spin doctors, they have given him the sucker punch that Albanese cannot answer. They are running like scared rabbits.
I think nuclear power probably passes the pub test, but Peter Dutton definitely doesn't. I think it's a political stunt, and I don't think it's been costed properly. So no, it doesn't pass the pub test.
Well, I think it's a good idea. I mean, it's a reliable baseload, which solar and wind can't provide.
If it doesn't pass now, it will be in 20 or 30 years more because that's the way, the future.
Oh, I think it's a great idea. It's about time. It's a pity it took us so long to get here. Something that Australia should have done a long time ago and get in line with the rest of the world.
Oh, Peter Dutton is a bit of a mutton, isn't he? Does he live in any of these areas, I wonder? No, he's an idiot.
Oh, some interesting opinions there.
Most housing will go. We've solved the housing crisis. Who wants to live next to a power station?
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
Podcast.
You hungry?
Starving.
It ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it.
Ever fancied a mouldy, bacteria-infested slab of meat?
It's not a bad tucker, though.
Just fall off the bone.
That's what gets results.
Don't eat too much, though. Tends to give you diarrhea.
TikTok Tucker. This is where we make food from TikTok and we eat it.
Last week's was diabolical. It was sardines with melted chocolate on top. I hadn't prepared myself for what it would look like to have a whole lot of headless sardines in a bowl and then to put chocolate on them. It was absolutely vile. So today we're making a drink, and this is very popular in China. It's called a spring onion latte.
Well, the Premier of China was just in the country.
I'm wooing him with this.
I'm glad that he came without a warship.
I'm going to start by slicing
What are you doing?
very thinly.
I like how you said you're wooing our Chinese leader. I mean, Chinese.
Our Chinese leader. You've already been indoctrinated.
I'm happy to round up
Hello
some
to our new leaders.
Got one right here, by the way. If you want to put her in a gulag, I'm happy for that.
Slicing these spring onions or scallions.
Is it the other name for them?
Yeah. I'm slicing them very thin. Let's see what the Americans call them, I think.
Scallion.
How far up the chain do you go?
I'm
more?
right to the top.
Are you? Do you use all the greeny bits?
I thought you meant my power status here at the building.
Okay. Well, that'll do us for right now. And I'll mix it in with some of these pre-chopped ones we have.
Yep.
Now, look at these cute little cups I've bought.
Oh, yeah, right.
They're little mason jars with lids and straws.
Yeah, the kids.
So I'm going to make
like
3
those.
of them. Okay, we've got 3 of those.
And where do I get those from?
a
Mason
shop.
jars. Yeah, which shop?
Oh, little
Because you just said you went to the shop and got them.
Okay, I've got a knife.
Which shop? Because I might want to get some.
I got them from Peters of Kensington.
Did you really?
Yeah.
It doesn't look like something Peters of Kensington would sell. They sell high-end stuff.
Yeah, this is high-end. It's going up yours in a second. So I've popped some spring onion in these, and now it says to muddle them. Like muddle is this, isn't it? Where you get the end of a rolling pin and mush it in.
So you got the rolling pin.
And I'm muddling it. I'm breaking them up.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing in there. And I'll do the same to this one here.
Yep.
Muddling. It's like I'm in cocktail.
Yeah. Without the goofy
and now
faces.
This one. Yeah, you do that. And now I'm muddling that one. So we've got spring onion in the bottom of these jars. Next in goes some ice. We top our muddled onions with ice. Into that one.
Right.
Into this one. And then into the third one.
This will be a cold coffee.
Yeah. You've just figured that out in a mason jar. Okay, so we've got the muddled spring onion.
Yep.
We've got ice. Now I pour in some milk.
Righto.
It goes just about, 2/3 of a cup.
Yep. Right.
What's wrong, Ryan?
Ryan's not happy.
Ryan's never happy, unless we've got burgers and chips.
It smells a bit like BO in here.
No, that's the onion, I'm hoping. All right, so we put milk in. Now I top it with coffee. I've got
Righto.
3 shots of coffee.
What sort of coffee is this?
Espresso.
Okay. So it's from a barista?
No, it's from our coffee machine here.
Okay.
You happy with that?
Yeah, like you've become like one of those baristas. You can be all dismissive.
What's your name? I'll just write Big Face. Though I've spelled it Pig Face. What a shame. So we top it with coffee.
Right.
Then we sprinkle some more of these.
Well, how about we just do this and then we'll come back and
Okay, well, I'm going to put the lids on.
Okay.
And then we're going to drink it.
We'll do that next.
Jam Nation.
You hungry?
Starving. It ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it.
Ever fancied a mouldy, bacteria-infested slab of meat?
A lot of bad duck in that.
Just fall off the bone.
That's what gets results.
Don't eat too much, though. Tends to give you diarrhea.
We're making today spring onion latte. This is a Chinese delicacy. While it's been sitting here for a while, it has changed colour and gone green. So Ryan's already groaning. I've chopped up some spring onions and then I've muddled them, which means I've got the end of a rolling pin and mushed them up.
Sure.
Then I've put onions in. Then I've put ice in, then milk, topped with a shot of coffee, then some more of the garnish on the top. Ryan, here's yours.
There you go.
We're going to drink it with a spoon.
And they drink this in China.
They do, apparently.
And we'll be drinking it here soon.
Okay.
Our national drink.
When I say go, all take a sip. 1, 2, 3, go.
You know, I could do with a bit of sugar. It's
not bad. It's like if B.O. met coffee.
Well, what a ringing endorsement. Ryan, what do you think?
Yeah, it's kind of lame.
It's kind of lame.
It's not bad,
I don't
but why
mind it.
would you?
I'm happy.
It's better than sardines and chocolate.
Yep.
But actually, the bit of an I don't like an oniony aftertaste when I've had a coffee. So sue me.
Warhouse CSCR.
What's that mean?
Thank you very much.
Okay, here we go.
Starving. It ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it.
Not bad.
Fancied a mouldy, bacteria-infested slab of meat?
A lot of bad duck in that.
Just fall off the bone.
That's what gets results.
Don't eat too much, though. Tends to give you diarrhea.
The oniony aftertaste isn't pleasant, but the rest of it's not bad. But why not just have the coffee?
Sounds like a Tinder date.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
It's going to blow your mind. It's amazing. I think you like it. I believe this is going to be our finest hour.
Okay, smarty pants.
Show me what you got.
I was hoping to get Tucker Carlson on the show just to have a bit of a chinwag with him, but you scared him off with your big lefty views.
He's gone on all the shows where he knows he'll be fully 100% supported.
Well, I wanted to just, ask him just some
Like
questions.
what?
Oh, why does
Like
he always
what?
go up at the end of an inflection all the time when he finishes a sentence?
He's just a ball bag. He is. He and Clive Palmer. And the big ads, every time you turn on the television, the big ads, and yet they've still had to discount their shows. Good on you, fellas.
Well, we'll talk about that next because it's about their freedom conferences. But my concern, and we did this before, is what freedom would you like? Because we're in a pretty free country.
Well,
I was worried if I went to Tucker's show, I wouldn't have any freedoms. I wouldn't have anything that I really want.
He doesn't say a word he believes in. This is the thing. He was on Fox supporting President Trump behind the scenes saying...
He's going, this guy's a
Yeah,
nut.
absolutely. So why would you support him?
Anyway, we'll talk about that. Gets My Ghoulies coming up as well.
Jonesy and Amanda's Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Tucker Carlson is in Australia. For those that don't know, he's an American conservative political commentator and writer.
Who lost his place on Fox News because it was discovered that he was pro-Trump, but behind the scenes was saying he thought the election hadn't been stolen, that Trump was insane.
Yeah, you can't.
In a nutshell, that's why I lost his job.
And he likes guns as well.
He's
guns.
pro-gun and pretty much pro-COVID because it's all these conspiracy theories about how we've all been sold a big furphy about COVID. So more guns, more COVID.
Big pharma and all that stuff. Why is he here? He's come out because Clive Palmer has got him out on his dime for a freedom conference.
There's been so many ads for it. Every time I turn on the TV, there's ads. It's in the newspapers. It's everywhere. Interestingly, the tickets for Sydney cost anywhere between $200 and $290. They've now been discounted to $50.
Yeah, $50. And I think for me, being an Australian, I don't feel that I'm restricted that much. I'm worried if I went to
Because they're talking about you losing your freedoms.
so
That's why he's here. So you're losing your freedoms.
And you say, and I'm presuming there'll be a Q&A. Okay, you at the back there. What's your concern for your freedoms? And
what freedoms is he losing?
Well, all I want is when I go to the footy, I just don't want to drink that watery mid-strength beer. I just want a full-strength beer.
Yeah.
Is that fair enough?
Yeah. If I was in America, I'd ask for my reproductive health to be protected. But here, what I want, when I go to it's very specific. When I go to the airport, I want to have savoury foods in the airport lounge earlier than, say, 10:30.
It's very relatable.
I know.
Savoury foods. So what time?
At the airport at 10:30, I don't want breakfast cereals.
You don't want continental breakfast.
By then, I want to move into the savoury section. Is that too much to ask? They're the freedoms I want.
At the time, the Tribal Drum beat for this.
Not being able to go into regular checkouts anymore. It's all bloody self-serve.
Inability to get a coffee after 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Not having our lunches anymore.
So now we've sorted that out. The press conference yesterday was really good. So
Between the two of them?
They had Tucker and Clive. You know when you bring a new mate to the group, you've got
He's a little bit loosey-goosey.
He's a bit of a loose unit. Have a listen to how it went.
And I didn't just touch it and run my hands through its luxurious fur, but I went like that and inhaled its musky odor.
He's been invited by Clive Palmer.
It's nice to see someone with billions of dollars who's asking honest questions about what the government is doing. They're all kissing ass to the government.
But are Australians happy to pay to hear the musings of someone 3 million Americans a night paid to watch? Some tickets have been slashed to $50.
Well, basically because we've got all our money back. I'm not short of money, as you probably appreciate, right? So we'd like to let freedom reign.
But before that,
I want to eat as many of your national symbols as I can, with respect.
Aaron Molan better watch out.
And I didn't just touch it and run my hands through its luxurious fur, but I went like that and inhaled its musky odor.
We're going to have to lock up Aaron.
What was he talking about there?
A koala.
Oh, okay.
He wants to eat a koala.
So he wasn't running his hands through Clive's hair.
Sure, just come to Australia and eat a koala, mate.
He wants to eat our natural treasures. You sink his teeth into the Harbour Bridge. Go for it.
But can he get savoury foods, though? No.
Where are my freedoms?
Where's my savoury foods? It's 8:45. There's still 15 minutes, Tucker. If you want to come on the show, we'll pull out all the stops.
I'll leave the room if necessary.
Jam Nation.
Everybody shout! Come on now, sing out! It's time for the ghoulies get together.
Imagine what you could do with $20,000. Have a think about that and think about something you'd like to whinge about. Put those two things together and give us a ghoulie.
What do we got?
Hi, Jones, Amanda. You wouldn't believe it. I just slipped on some cat scat. Now I'm running late for work. Come on, people, keep your cats inside. Or throw the cat scat on your place. Bye.
Cat scat. Do you think he skidded on it in the driveway? And why is he late to work? Do you have to go back and clean his shoes?
I don't know. I've never seen cat poo in the wild, really, because they, not like dog. You see it more with the dog stuff. But
my dog occasionally eats it. Sorry, everyone.
What, the cat poo?
Yeah.
Really? Yeah. What's with that?
What is with that? TikTok Tucker next time. What else have we got?
Hi, Jones and Amanda. What gets my ghoulies is when you go shopping, park your car in the car park. When you come back to unload your stuff, you find that we've been hit by somebody with a tow bar has pushed the back of the car in. No note, no nothing. So you can fix it up yourself and pay your own access on your own insurance.
Oh.
Really gets my ghoulies.
Yeah, that'll get anyone's ghoulies.
It's terrible.
No note, no flowers.
That's why you pull your tow bar off your car, isn't that right?
What do you mean?
You.
I don't have one. I haven't got a tow bar. You've got a tow bar. Why would I have a tow bar? Well, You're the one with all the trailers with your bikes and your boats and your things and your windsurfers and whatever. I don't have a trailer for my capacious brain when I drive around.
Why have you cut out the bottom of a tennis ball then? That's what I want to know. Out with the bad, in with the good. If you dipped out, you can always contact us via the iHeartRadio app. It's 4 to 9.
Our favourite caller, email or Facebook friend wins overnight accommodation at the Grace Hotel, a beautiful Art Deco hotel right in the heart of the city. You get a signature deluxe room, sparkling wine, complimentary minibar and Wi-Fi.
Ooh. You also get the Jonesy and Amanda tea towel and key ring.
We spoke recently about kids having first world problems, tantrums over the weirdest things. But what about pets? I saw a picture of a beagle looking very forlorn and the owner said, I haven't taken him for a 4th car ride today. So the tribal drum was beating for first world problems, petty pets.
Dinner is served.
Here's Diane from Gledwood Hills.
I have got 2 rescue cats, and one of them, who's called Rory, will sit in the bathroom and wow until I get in there and put some water in the bottom of the bath with the plug in and insist on pulling the plug out.
Wow.
Go down the drain.
Wow. So the cat likes watching the water go down the drain.
Yeah, and she'll put a paw in there going, oh, the water's going.
And so does she get in the bottom of the bath?
Yes.
I didn't think cats like water.
No, she will sit, even if I fill the bath half up, she will get in there and try to get that plug out.
And you got a wet pussy.
Oh, Brendan.
Righto,
This is
you
how
two.
we're ending the show.
That's enough.
Thank you. It is enough. Well, if I can be
Hang on,
bothered,
Tucker
I'll be back
Carlson's on
again. Yeah, that's got him in. Jam Nation is 6 o'clock tonight.
Yes.
We will see you then. And the stuff that didn't make it in the show that's nicer than what Jonesy was just speaking about. Jonesy and Amanda's Cutting Room Floor podcast on the iHeartRadio app.
It's just a wet cat. Ugly Bill. Ugly Phil is not in today, but Bill Weaver is coming in instead. He's billing in for Phil.
Your nieces and nephews have said nothing.
Hang
Bill.
on,
It's not your fault.
Is that Tucker Carlson? Good day to you.
Well, thank God that's over.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Wipe the tears, baby, dear, from your eyes.
Catch Jonesy and Amanda's podcast on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Jonesy and Amanda's Damnation Podcast.
Catch up on what you've missed on the free iHeartRadio app.